6:53 p.m. and I am back with an analysis of GU. Y'all already know we gotta start down with a top-down analysis. Let's just go to a fresh new chart. Let's go to Sexo. Nice, so boom. So GU is in a very good spot right now. I am looking for. Let me just clear everything off. So GU is in a very good spot right now. We have a couple zones that I need to get retested. Let's just draw our zones really, really quick. Um, let's just see. So I have a zone right here. Boom. I have a zone right here. Boom. And I have a zone somewhere up here, but we're not up there right now, so it doesn't matter. All right, so I have a trend line from point A to point B. We just broke this trend line, so now we're looking for a retest, right? So that's something I am aware of. And we have a trend line from point A to point B right here. Cool. So boom, price is diverging right now. So let me draw this divergence. That's my arrow. Price is going up. This is going down. So this is an indication that price wants to do a pullback, right? So for one, we broke this trend line and we never retested this trend line. And we have divergence. And we let's see what else. We hit this negative 61.8 from point A to point B. That's cool. And we have the zone that we need to come at to retest. Yeah, so that's three things that's telling me that price wants to pull back right from here. So this is on the 4-hour chart, right? So we had this big impulse move up, and now we having this divergence starting to form, right? So cool. I got that in the back of my head. We tried to push up this morning during, was it CPI news, but price gave us a bearish engulfing. So that's another indication that price no longer wants to go up. So boom, for confirmation that price wants to pull back. Cool. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart, we have this trend line from point A to point B. I could see us coming back to retest this trend line right here and then get our push up. But let's just zoom in to closer price, right? So this is where we at on closer price. So as you can see, price was forming this like channel pattern, and we have a channel pattern slash divergence. That means price wants to do a pullback, right? So we have, let me just mark out this structure real quick. We have impulse move up, this correction, this continuation, this correction, this continuation. So this last lower high point got broken with a brand new impulse. So this giving me the means to draw another fib point. So I can draw this fib from point A to point B right here. So throughout tonight, I am looking for a pullback of GU. Right. So the pullback I want is a pullback like this right here. Something like this. Something like this to pull back to this trend line right here. Let me make this something like this. And then when they get to the trend line, I want to see if we have like a little bit of exhaustion or or a bearish engulfing. Something like that. So I can have the validity or confirmation to have price go down to hit this negative 27%, right? And then if we hit this negative 27%, we can also hit this trend line right here. Or we can hit this negative 61.8. Right. So those are three targets that I'm looking at. So first is the pullback, right? So price is pulling back now. And I don't see price, like, I don't see price pulling back higher than this level right here. But if we do pull back higher than this level, then the next area that I'm looking for to take the sales is this level right here. So I don't see price going past this level right here, but if we do, then I'll wait for the breaking retest at this level to hit this level right here. And then if we do hit this level, then I'll look for exhaustion just like this right here, or like this, and then we get our push down to this negative 27%. But I do not foresee it pushing back this far. You know what I'm saying? But that's just to have a plan B if plan A don't work, right? So this is my first target right here. And then once we hit that, then I'm looking for something like this. Break and retest. Break and retest. Just like that. Boom. That's it.